Hey there, everyone out there. It is the hoster, it is the Reister. NFL fans, are you ready for my picks? Now, before I give you my picks for week 13, I'll let everyone know that how I did last week in week 12. This is a very good week for me. 11 wins and 5 losses. Very good week. I was very happy. Okay? I really thought on Thanksgiving, because there's 3 games, I thought I'm going to be 3-0 at the get-go for week 12, but that's not the case. I only lost 1 game. Not bad at all. I'm very happy. 11 wins and 5 losses. Very good. I'm getting the hang of this. So, it takes time. So let's kick it off. And it kicks off tonight for week 13 for Thursday Night Football. And it's a huge divisional rival. What I'm talking about is the Washington Redskins 5-6 in the regular season versus the Dallas Cowboys are 5-6 in the regular season. Okay? Who am I going to pick? I don't know. Washington is trying to get into the playoffs. They want to sneak into the playoffs. So I'm going Washington on the road. Dallas is just a total mess. They lost some key players from suspension, injury, and nothing's going right with the Cowboys. Can the Cowboys still get in the playoffs? I don't know. But this is definitely a good game. So I'm going with Washington. Next matchup, the Indianapolis Colts are 3-8. 3-8. Not a very good season for them. But on the other hand, Jacksonville Jaguars are 7-4. I'm going Jacksonville on their home turf. So, or can the Colts pull an upset? Let's see what happens. Next matchup, the Kansas City Chiefs are 6-5 versus the New York Jets. Jets are 4-7. What the hell happened to the Chiefs? They were great in the beginning of the year. They're making big plays down the field. They're running the ball. They're playing smart football. Then, I don't know what happened. The second half of the season, they fell apart. They don't score a lot of points. They're not making big plays. So, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going with the Jets for an upset pick. But last time I picked the Jets, last week, they lost. And I had a feeling. Every time I pick them, they lose. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know if I should pick the Jets or not the Jets. So, I don't know. And I think Andy Reid, the head coach of the Chiefs, need to have a quarterback decision. So, I haven't heard nothing about that. So, I don't know what to tell you. The Jets are still in the playoff picture for right now. So, I'm going with the Jets for an upset pick. Probably I'd be wrong, but it don't matter. Next matchup, the Houston Texans are 4-7 versus the Tennessee Titans are 7-4. I'm going with Houston for an upset pick. Next matchup, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 4-7 versus the Green Bay Packers are 5-6. I'm going with the Packers for an upset pick. If you call it an upset pick, I don't know. Buccaneers are just a bad team. I thought they were going to be improving from last year, but whatever. They have a lot of injuries. It happens in football. So let's just move on. So I'm going with the Packers. Next matchup, the Denver Broncos are 3-8. Ay caramba. Versus the Miami Dolphins are 4-7. I'm going with the Dolphins. Let's see what happens. Okay, next matchup, the San Francisco 49ers are 1-10. Can you imagine if your football team are 1-10 or 0-11 or whatever? You'd be very embarrassed. Jimmy Garoppolo or whatever the name is, I can't really pronounce it. He gonna get his first starting quarterback job with the Niners against, you darn right, the Bears are 3-8. They got demolished last Sunday. Am I mad? No. Just disappointed. You know, most likely the Bears coaching staff is definitely going to get fired this offseason, or maybe sooner or later. Not too sure, but let's see what happens. So for me, I don't care about this matchup, but I had to pick someone. Niners look very decent when they put the backup in, Jimmy. He got that touchdown late in the game. I like to see the Bears win, but probably the Niners are going to pick up the victory, so I'm going to the Niners. Next matchup, the Detroit Lions are 6-5 versus the Baltimore Ravens are 6-5. They got the same darn record, so I'm going to Ravens. The Ravens look pretty good this past Monday night, so I'm going to Ravens. Next matchup, the Minnesota Vikings are 9-2 versus Atlanta Falcons are 7-4. The Falcons are actually playing some good ball late in the season. About damn time, huh? Excuse me, my French. So I'm going to Falcons on the home turf. Okay, next match, the defending Super Bowl champions, Tom Brady Company, are 9-2. Holy cow. And everyone thought, beginning of the year, this is it. Tom Brady's 40 years old. Pack it up. He should retire. No, he's still darn good. Cheat or no cheat, he's the best quarterback in this era. I know there's a lot of good quarterbacks out there. Tom Brady, I know, I just mentioned it. Drew Bledsoe, Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning. There's a lot of good quarterbacks out there in this era. A lot of them, you know. Rodgers, but he's injured. And they facing Buffalo Bills 6-5. So I'd be shocked if Buffalo wins, but Patriots and Buffalo. It seems like Buffalo always get their butt kicks against Patriots most of the time. So I'm going to Patriots. I'd be shocked if Bills pick up the upset at home. Next matchup, the Cleveland Browns are 0-11 for crying out loud versus the Los Angeles Chargers are 6-5. They're on a hot streak. They trying to make a late playoff push. Can they get in? We'll see. So I'm going to Chargers at home. Next matchup. You may know about this, you may not. They had to bench Eli Manning because he played terrible, and I don't know why they wait so long. Eli Manning is a future Hall of Famer. He's a two-time Super Bowl champion. He beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl, and their opponents are the Oakland Raiders are 5-6. I'm going to the Oakland Raiders. I'd be shocked if Giants win. I doubt it. Giants are on a rebuilding team. They are a disaster to watch, and I feel sorry for all the Giants fans out there. So I'm going with the Oakland Raiders. Next matchup, the Los Angeles Rams are 8-3 versus Arizona Cardinals are 5-6. I'm going with the Rams. Rams look very good against the Saints. So let's see if they can continue winning. And this will be a home game for Arizona. Let's see if the Rams can win on the road. Next matchup, the Carolina Panthers are 8-3 versus another 8-3 team, the Saints. Drew Brees and company. Cam Newton play for the Panthers. This might be a preview of the division round of the playoffs, or maybe for the wild card. It all depends on the seedings, or it might be for the NFC Championship game. This would be definitely a good game. Saints want to find a way to get home field advantage throughout the playoffs. That'd be good, because the Saints are very good at home in the dome. So let's see if the Saints could pull up the victory. I'm going to Saints. They're very hot. They're on a hot streak, but they lost last Sunday, so there goes their 8-game winning streak, I think, since the 0-2 start. So let's see what happens. Okay, for Sunday Night Football, the Philadelphia Eagles are 10-1 versus the Seattle Seahawks are 7-4. Philly dominate the Bears this past Sunday. I'm not mad. Philadelphia Eagles are a way better team than the Bears currently, and I'm not mad. I know the Bears are going to get their butt kicked, but not this bad. But I'm not mad. So if you're a Bears fan, then you will understand how we feel, you know? We can't do nothing on it. We could just watch a game or just watch other NFL games. Okay, that's for Sunday Night Football. Last but not least, for Monday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers are 9-2 versus the Cincinnati Bengals as a division rival. Steelers are most likely they're going to win the division and probably they're going to go deep in the playoffs. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going with the Steelers to win. So let's see how I do for week 13, next week, my recap. So, speaking of recap, those are my recap for week 12. Those are my picks for week 13. So let me know who you think is gonna win for tonight for a Thursday Night Football matchup. Who you picking for the NFL picks for the rest of them for Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and especially Monday Night Football? I know my team's out of the playoff picture. I don't care. I'm still going to watch football. So this wraps it up. I'll see you guys next edition for week 14 in my recap for week 13. So if you liked this, my picks, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And all of my other social media accounts are down below over the rainbow. Well, I'm just kidding. So this is your hoster, is the Ricer, is sign off. Have a glorious one. Peace out, and good luck with your picks. Good luck with your fantasy football. If you do other stuff, it is very cool to do. Later, Gators and dudes and dudettes. I'm out.